Hey, welcome back to Cooking with Chef Pup. All right, today what we're going to be making, a replica of the Sabrett onion sauce. Like when you go to New York City, you know, the hot dog carts, you know, that red sauce with the onions. That's what we're going to be doing today. All right, so let me get you a closer view, and let's start chopping. All right, what we have two Medallia sweet onions. If you have one large one, that'll be great, but I have two. All right, so let's get these onions peeled. I'm only going to do one for you, and then we're going to be moving on from there. All right, just got to get the skin off, which seems like it doesn't want to. There we go. That's why I know to get the skin off. There we go. Take your knife and just scrape it. And all this is going to go right into my compost. I want to use this method if you have trouble peeling onions. Now, all this is going to go into my compost. All right. Now for my onion now. Very simple. Get the towel here. The onion, you want to make thin slices. After you make the thin slices, just want to break them apart. This is the first step of making the onion sauce. All right. Put that part there. That's the first step. All right, let me chop up the rest of them, and we're gonna get to sauteing these onions. Okay, I got the pot on the stove. Get the stove started up. All right. So let me go with a medium heat. Now what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add me a couple of tablespoons of olive oil. A couple of tablespoons of olive oil. All right. And I'm going to add my onions to it. Now, my onions, right now, I want to start getting coated with some of that olive oil. All right, remember, we're not cooking these onions until they're, you know, brownish. No, that's not what we're doing. We're just sauteing them just a little bit. All right. That's all we're doing. You want to get it mixed with all that olive oil in there. Get all the onions mixed. All right. right, and now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Yeah, nice good mix here. So I'm gonna cook these until they can become translucent. But we're not cooking them like browning them, no. All right, so let it finish doing what it's got to do here. All right, I got it to the consistency that I want. As you can see, they're nice and wilted. They're not burning. They're still in that same translucent color. All right. So now when the first ingredient I'm going to add, before I add it, when you add your ingredients, add them one at a time. Add it and give it a nice stir and get it all incorporated into the dish that you are cooking. All right. So the first thing we're putting in is a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. All right. Get out of the way. Want to give it a nice good stir. And let it come back. Ooh, that smells so good. Onions and that apple cider vinegar, wow. All right, so I'm gonna let this come back up to a slight simmer before I next the next ingredient in. But the next ingredient that we are putting in is ketchup. And if you ever had Sabrett, the onion sauce, it has a little sweetness to it. Well, there's different ways of cooking this, but I'm using regular Heinz ketchup, where it already has the sugar already in it. So that's seasoning, that sugar, you don't have to add it because it's already in the ketchup. All right, so it came back up to a simmer. So now I'm gonna add the ketchup. Get all my ketchup out of there. There we go. Give it a nice good mix. Same thing, let it come back up to a simmer. Some people use tomato paste. All right. It's already starting to look like that Sabrett onion sauce already. All right, so I'm gonna let this come back up to a simmer. All right, which should take a few seconds to do. Before I do it, let me get me a wipe down real quick. All right, which is coming back up to a simmer here. I'm just going to continue to stir. All right. So my first spice that I am going to put in is my onion powder. 2 teaspoons of onion powder. And here we go with a nice good mix in. All right, looking good. And once again, let it come back up to that simmer. Okay, the next seasoning we're going to put in is allspice. And it's going to be 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. Oh, that smells so good. We got 2 more seasonings to go. All right, the next one that I'm gonna put in is 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. That all incorporated in. And the last one is 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. It's not going to be spicy, but just has a teeny little kick to it, but not too much. If you want more, you add more. That's up to you. That's 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Give that a nice good mix. All right. Once again, I need to get a clean up here. Okay, now the last thing we're going to add to it is 2 cups of water. There we go. Two cups of water. Now I'm going to bring this to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, I'm going to turn it down and just let it simmer for at least 2 hours. And it'll all come together. All right. So let this come up to a boil. And then once it comes to a boil, like I said, then I'm going to reduce it. All right. So we'll see you guys in 2 hours. Well, if you like this video, this stuff came out fantastic. This onion sauce, it just came out fantastic. And it tastes really, really good. If you like this recipe, give me thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell. And also, all the information for this recipe will be in the body of the video. Bye.